I think we are doing okay here. Try it out. Let's check on Facebook. Hopefully all of you are here. Welcome. Let me just check and see if I'm on the Facebook Live real quick. Okay, we're on Facebook, so that's the main thing, and I'm going to start this Instagram. Bear with me. The technology is a bit extra for me these days, but I'll get it right. And family fast. And then we'll go live. So that's the Instagram, and I think we're good. So and I think we're on everything, and okay, we're good. Welcome everybody. Skywalker, welcome. Let me tilt this so I can get everybody in here. Okay, I think we are perfect here. So today is day 4 of 30-Day Friends and Family Fast. Today is day 4. So let me go out there. Thank you, much appreciated. And we don't know what just happened there. But hopefully that's going to come back on. There we go. So I am in Technology City right now, trying to sort this all out. There we go. So I am in Technology City right now, trying to sort this all out. Let's see if this will. I am in Technology City right now. Get me to my page so that I can see if this will. Oh, this is good enough. I can share it. Get me to my page. No, that's day 3. Oh, this is good. I want day 4. So bear with me, folks. I'm just making sure. Okay, there we go. What's going on, Lance? Day 4. So bear with me, folks. To the group. We just want to share it to the fasting page. What's going on, Lance? That's it. And we're ready to go. So I should be able to see you when you join. Or if you comment. Welcome, everyone. This is day 4 of our 30-day Friends and Family Fast. And I think I got it working right now. We shall see. Day 4 of our 30-day Friends and Family Fast. And yeah, I think we're good here right now. But I tell you, the technology is like, ooh, it'll get you crazy. Let me see if I can put this phone over here. But I tell you, so at least I'm kind of talking in the same direction. And it's like dinner time, so I'm going to be mangoing out. So I got these here. I'm in Dar es Salaam, talking in the same direction. And thank you everybody for joining me. I'm going to be mangoing out. So I got these here. I'm in Dar es Salaam. And we really should be kind of settling in. But thank you everybody for joining me. But if you're not, make an effort to settle into your fast. And we really should be kind of settling in to spend some time. But if you're not, into your fast, focusing on the benefits, where you're moving forward, and not so much on the uncomfortability or should I do it or do I need this? I need to do that. I'll stay back here so I'm not focusing on angle writing. Benefits, where you're moving forward, on your face, since I'm not offering, not so much on the uncomfortability. I don't know what's going on with the signal, but we're going to do the best we can. But I want to talk a little bit about exercise, but we're going to do the best we can. And moving the body. Well, actually, a lot about exercise and moving the body. I want to talk a little bit about exercise, but we're going to do the best we can. Yeah, because I was going to move a little closer to my body. Well, actually, a lot about exercise and moving the body. I want to talk a little bit about exercise. I'll move it closer. Well, yeah, because I was going to move a little closer to my body. Well, actually, a lot about finish my mango moving the body. I want to talk a little bit. And I actually think I'll move it closer. In the restream, it actually gives me all the comments at once. So I'm gonna see how that's gonna work. And Crib, man, she was the first one in. So see if you're coming in there. It doesn't look like it. No. But if you can hear me, if you can give me a little heart or a little signal, let me know that you're there. I guess this could be a tutorial on eating a mango. Well, although it ain't nothing to do but eat. But I haven't actually had good mangoes in a while. So what I understand, out here in Tanzania, there's a mango season that ended, but there's one that's had just started, and really the end of this month, beginning of February, is like peak season. And this is pretty decent. Special, I think that's J1. Now, I don't know which Rhonda, but you said Jumbo, so I know which Rhonda it is now. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Lawrence. As I'm eating my mango, this is a nice one, so we're going to talk about exercise, and not types of exercises, but later on when we get further along, I'll talk about some, we'll do a demo on just some basic calisthenics, push-ups, squats, and if I'm somewhere where I can do a pull-up bar, that, and leg lifts, and lunges, and things you can do with your own body work. I'm doing my best, Rhonda. I don't know what the feedback is from. Let me see here. I might have to cut the phone down. But thanks for that notation, Rhonda. I think that might have been the feedback. So, see if that's better, Rhonda. I think that might have been the feedback. I think that's where that was coming from. See if that's better, Rhonda. That mic volume up on the phone. Might have been the feedback. So, is that better? See if that's better, Rhonda. That mic volume up on the phone. Rhonda, I think that should have been it. Is that better? Rhonda, I think that should have been it. Is that better? For y'all on the water fast. Good morning, Gina. My apologies, because I'm here like on the water fast, killing the mango. Good morning, Gina. My apologies. Let me just see here in the settings, killing the mango. Good morning, Gina. Real quick. If I got settings, killing the mango. Good morning. Real quick. Let's see. Computer mic. Okay. I think we got that. Just the computer mic, and we should be good here. So that should take care of the feedback for you, Rhonda. Hello, Sandra. Who else we got? Flandra Lawrence, Sabrina, Gina. If you send a friend, send it to friends, it begins to echo. Okay, I think I took care of the, right now, this will be the last bit. That will be it. So we should be echo free now, I do believe. Okay, good. Thank you, Lawrence. Man. And welcome everybody. What's up, Ribs? Happy New Year's. I know you're in on a fast, right, Ribs? You probably started before the rest of us. So we're on day 4. We're going to talk about exercise, the importance of exercise mainly, and how that works. So, besides, looking tone and not having stuff hanging out and, all of that and fitting good in your outfits, of course, those are some of the benefits of exercise. But also, the body is designed to move. And, movement brings good oxygen into the body, increases circulation. But also in our lymphatic system, like with the heart, it has a pump. You've got the air coming from the lung that's basically pumping the heart as a ventricle system. So you have that, so just breathing, and that's kind of our pump. Crazy snow, huh? Yeah, it was a little cold here today too, Steve. I think it went down to like 80. Sorry about that, Steve. But and I'm sorry, I guess I don't want it to look like I'm not looking at one group and not the other, so I'm going to try to make a little stand here for this Instagram phone so I'm not like looking away from one and not looking at the other. So hopefully that's going to work there. Gigi, welcome. And let's see. Well, we got the feedback taken care of, so that was a big step. We'll see if I can get this little phone here. I was trying a couple of apps that'll let me stream straight to Instagram, but we didn't have any luck with that. So, and I don't know what I just did here too, but I guess I did something I wasn't supposed to. So we'll see. Maybe I flipped it around. So anyway, we ain't gonna fool around too much with the Instagram. I guess it'll work its way out. I'm gonna try it real quick because it looks like the picture came out on the Instagram, so I don't know what that is. Anyway, but let's talk about exercise. My apologies, Instagram folks, if you can't see me. Oh, I think that was it. There we go. I'm like a daredevil, so by the time we get to day 30, we're going to have professional looking Facebook Live video, but we ain't at day 30 right now. Are you shoveling, huh, Steve? That's good. That's good. Use them legs. Take that pressure, squat down, get off the back. Well, I know they got those tilted shovels now, so that's good. So, well, where we at? We were talking about the exercise and the importance of that. And okay, thank you, Rodney, and thanks for letting me know about the feedback. It's like a whole bunch of different things. When I finish today, I'm going to write them down, all of these, mute this, do that, and all of these prep stuff, and maybe some of these great techie people will contact me and say, hey, look, I'll do this for you, or this is how you do it, or one of those. But the lymphatic system is like kind of our filter, and that's like where everything's going through to get out all the toxins and stuff like that. A lot of time, people like when they have cancers and things, and then their doctors will say, well, the doctor says it's in Caribou, Rhonda, Caribou Sana. And the doctors will say, well, the cancer is spread to the limbs. Well, it's not necessarily spread. The cancer, wherever it is, everything is going through there. So if it's somewhere else, it's going to come through there because everything's kind of running in a circle. But the thing about it, there's nothing to get it moved. There's not a instrument to push it. You got the circulation, but that's not a great deal of force to get it out. And movement is kind of like our pump. Movement is how we kind of draw that out. And when we're fasting or feasting, like if you're doing fruits or all raw and we're fasting or we're feasting, and besides the food having a cleansing effect, the body has extra energy because it's not digesting the crap and the dead animals and all the other stuff that as humans we've decided we want to eat. And stuff is coming out fast and faster than it's used to because it's not like we're ideally healthy and then we're just doing the maintenance. Most of us are pretty toxic, and so when the stuff is coming out, it ain't no joke. It's really coming out with the quickness and the the lymph is like, stuff is get caught there. So a lot of times you'll get we're stagnant, you'll get the headaches. The stuff is, going back into the bloodstream. A lot of times people call it hunger headaches because when they eat it goes away, but it's not a hunger headache. It's a toxicity headache. The reason it goes away when you eat something is because you stop the fasting process. So that's it. So just be aware of that. But the exercise is important to get that motion to kind of push stuff through, get the circulation, get the oxygen. And then, you're losing when you're eating like this. A lot of people are like looking at the scale, but, it's not just weight, it's waste. And that stuff will come quick. And it ain't a pretty look. You might be like thick like this and, thick person and then you're losing and then all of that stuff back here and you got all of that here and dragging and sag because you're not exercising. So you got to exercise and tight that out. Great, Kevin. Welcome, Kevin. Yeah, he was saying he had a headache the last couple of days, but better today. So it does, as your body, going into the sauna and sweating is a good, it's a good thing too to detox and do that. If you're really backed up like that. I try to encourage people to go at the body's own pace. Like, some people do enemas and colonics, and they have a lot of value in getting stuff. But this is a long 30-day fast and hopefully a changed lifestyle so that the body is steadily moving stuff rather than maybe an intense 7 days. And one of the reasons for the 30 is develop a habit. And so when the 30 days is over, maybe you'll be open to some major changes. So rather than do, an oil change every January, we can maintain this vehicle year round and look at our choices and, what we're doing and what works and don't work. And the thing about it, whether you're juicing water, coconut water, or fruits, when this is over and you decide what you're going to go back to or not go back to, what you go back to, your body will let you know how it feels about it. Now, of course, if you put it back and you feel horrible and you keep doing it, the body may stop giving you the symptoms of that, but the damage of it doesn't stop. That's kind of like when you take the drugs. The drugs are designed, and even herbs in a great degree, are designed to treat the symptom. They're not designed to treat the patient. So the symptom is like your own universe, whatever you want to call it, That's your own personal conversation with yourself about how you're treating yourself. So the symptom is not a bad thing. It's not a punishment. It's a conversation saying, hey, we are not taking care of ourselves. Let's get it together. Uh, and when we're taking drugs and we're taking other things to get rid of the symptom, we're basically saying, I don't want to hear it. I know what you're saying, but I don't want to hear it. And I'm going to silence your voice. And then the voice comes back louder, and say, hey, so, then that little low energy is now some aches and pains. Maybe we got a little arthritis. Maybe we got some of these other things. And, and it comes louder and louder. And that whole other time it was quiet, damage is still being done. That's something to consider, that there is damage being done. Sorry about that, I forgot to have my little mango here. I was getting ready to go eat it, but I'll let y'all see it though. This is my last bit. I got 2 mangoes, but they're really juicy. So, I guess a lot of times I might have 4 or 5 mangoes, but when I'm here in Africa and also in Central America and in the Caribbean, the tropical climates, and I'm getting stuff that's pretty much ripened on the tree, I don't eat as much. And, that's because it has more nutrients. So I'm not looking for a full feeling. I'm just looking to be satisfied. But the exercise, don't neglect it. And don't just do one portion. Don't just say, okay, I'm walking 5 miles or I'm riding my bike. You got to do some resistance training. If you some light weights, if that's all you can do, heavier weights if you want, or push-ups, pull-ups, squats, lunges, pull-ups. What other things they do? I think it's called planks and your yoga. And also a rebounder is good. That's a mini trampoline because that gives that jarring motion. It's good for the limbs. And also shaking up the cells. They tighten it up, get things moving around. That'll help with keeping the body tight. And it's actually a good cardio workout. You do like 20 minutes on the rebounder. It's a serious thing. And if y'all don't have one, go get one. It's $50, $100. You get them at the sporting goods stores. I think even Walmart has them. This regular mini trampoline. They got some ones with the little handle on one side for people that are having balance issues. But exercise, if you're really overweight or hula hooping. Okay, Rhonda's been hula hooping. All right now, Rhonda. That's great. That's great. That's getting some loosen up. But we got to get some resistance. We got to get, because, a lot of people say, well, if I get to this weight, they're like let's say, I'll use Ribs. He was on, if he's still on here as an example. Sabrina, she says she has one with the bar. So that's good. Ain't no shame in the game. Don't let the ego get in there and then you're falling down and busting yourself up. So like Ribs, I think Ribs was like 6'2", and he was probably about 150, but he's lean and muscular. Like you can see the ripples, but lean. But then if you say like 6'1" now, and you say get to 150, 160 pounds, you say, the resistance bands are good too. They're great, and that's great for traveling too. I'm going to pronounce this as best I can. Siu Adwa. So I hope I got that right, but I gave it my best. So Steve was lean, real slim, like slim for me, but lean, really chiseled, and so I guess like he might think now, well, if I get down to 160 pounds, even say 170 pounds, I'll look anorexic. And if you're 250 or 260 and you get down to that weight, you don't exercise yet, you will look anorexic because you're not going to have that muscle tone like you did. Okay, Marcia, how are you doing? I tried my best with the pronunciation. So if you're getting down to your ideal weight, maybe when you was in college or high school, and you're not exercising, it's not going to look the same because you don't have the muscle mass and the muscle tone. So don't worry about the scale amount. Your body's going to go down to what it needs to be at as long as you're eating good or fasting, whichever one you're choosing. It's going to go down. You tighten up and get that muscle tone together. And then when you do your cardio, you wanna push yourself. If you're only able to walk, try to walk a little faster. And then if you run a little faster. Or if you do the elliptical or you're doing swimming. Swimming is great too if you got access to a pool or a beach for those who's having joint and other issues because you're not putting a weight on the joint. So that's really good. Oh, you didn't say you do 100 push-ups. You say you do hundreds of push-ups and sit-ups and jumping jacks. So that's Rhonda Key. You'll look on her profile. So if you're at a party or club or something, don't start nothing with Rhonda because she's doing hundreds of push-ups. So you should. we don't want none of the guys get beat up by Rhonda. I'm gonna tell you a funny joke though. My buddy Dennis, so like his sister, I dated her back then. I was so scared to even talk to her, but we did date for a little while. But she had a reputation for being tough. She was from Hempstead, tough girl. Yeah, Rhonda flexing her muscles there, and so she had a reputation for being tough. So he back in Hempstead days. So the Hempstead we always say was a little tougher than the Uniondale, Hempstead and Roosevelt. But anyway, he said his sister. He said Jill was so tough, she used to beat up couples. That was funny to me. But I could just get the visualization like a boyfriend and his lady, and she's beating both of them up. So that's good. So that's why we know we're not going to mess with Rhonda. We're not going to get in an alley fight with Rhonda because she's doing hundreds of push-ups and she's flexing. So that's that. So we want to get. Oh, Alphabet City. Oh yeah, Rhonda, there's a nice vegan and raw vegan restaurant in Alphabet City, Caravan of Dreams. I think it's on First and Sixth. It's been there for years. Nice, great food there, juices and everything, and raw vegan desserts. They have a nice cheesecake from cashew cheese and all of that stuff. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's nice. Since you're from, that's your hood. And oh, okay. I was looking at the name there, and I'm like, my eyes probably look huge in there. DJ Storm on the check-in. So get that body moving. Don't play around because I've had people that said I'll get around to the exercise, then they fast for a while. They get 2 weeks in, and then they don't like themselves because now they got all of this sag and stuff, and they haven't made no effort to get it toned, and then they got catch up to do. Oh, ab and squat challenge. Sabrina's doing. That's good. Squats are good too. Because it's working the core. Push-ups do the same, and all of that. So let's move those bodies. Let's keep ourselves lean and mean. And I'm like a little string bean. So these little bit of muscles here, I got to work out just to keep what I got. And I'm out here in Africa on the beach. I don't want them kicking sand on me on the beach. Like in a little cartoon commercial. So got to do my exercise. And later on, probably not in the first week, after the first 15 days, I'll do on one of the Facebook Live. I'll just do some basic exercise for people. And then ways to improvise in case you're not able to do them. And do that. And then that'll be good. So I'm going to get off in a minute because I really want to finish my dinner. And I said we was going to do about 30 minutes each day. I think I have. But I'm going to check just in case. I'm not trying to Oh, I could have been looking right on here. All of them are right here. I didn't see it there on the screen. So yeah, that's it. So it's day 4, and for those people that haven't uh, joined and decide you wanted to, you're welcome to. Just start where you're at and go on the group page, and it's I'll put it on there. But if not, just on the Facebook search 30-Day Friends and Family Fast, and it'll come up there. And I'm asking for a $10 voluntary one-time love offering, but it's voluntary, and so the information's on the screen there. The Cash App and Venmo and Zelle and PayPal if you want. And it is one time because I've had some people, excuse me a moment, I've had some people send me more than once, so it's just a one time. So we don't have to keep doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and get going with my day. Unless somebody's got any questions real quick, we can do that. And when I eat these mangoes, boy, between that AC and these mangoes, this will make some stuff come out of you too. So, sorry, that probably was kind of loud too, but that should sound. My friend Faith said if I have to blow my nose or cough or put out gas, that rarely happens. I need to mute the video, probably, but I wasn't thinking about that. It is what it is. Human thing. Oh, another good joke. My friend Vinny, he has some good one. He says we're in crazy times now. He said it used to be I would cough to hide a fart. He says now I got to fart to hide a cough. So I know it's a sick joke, but it's a pretty good joke. I guess you get it with things that are going on. So you all that are in with the fast, keep it going. Especially now, I know in the States it's pretty bad. I've had a lot of family that have gotten sick lately with cold or flu or whatever it is, but people getting sick. So let's keep our immune system going and and if you're not feeling good or you catch a cold that's not the time to stop. That's the time to continue. But I have people say, "Well, I caught a cold or I got the flu, so I had to stop my fast." Well, that might be why you got the fast. That might be why you got the cold or the flu. The body is like, let's get this out. Like catching a cold is not getting sick. It's the body getting well. It's like, okay, we got some excess toxin. And the mucus is there, but the mucus is there to deal with other stuff. Like either a protective layer from toxins getting into the blood, or to encapsulate things, just like tumors and cysts are ways to encapsulate them. It's just not like these random growth. They that come from nowhere. They're serving a purpose, ultimately to maintain our health and well-being, or to make some adjustments in the meantime until it can do it. So I'm going to sign off from y'all. I've enjoyed it. Participating. Also, I have my contact information on the screen there too. So if you want to follow me on Instagram or YouTube or Mixcloud, from the DJs, from the music people, and not just house music, everything, but you can do sort of Mixcloud in there. And we'll be back. I'm going to keep doing 4 o'clock on 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 4 p.m. for me in East Africa. And I really was trying to do it at 6 o'clock, and I may try 6. I just still wanted it to be light when I do it, so I can just you can see now, you can see the natural daylight behind me. So without further ado, Oh, you know, Rhonda's got all the like Swahili stuff in there. So Asante Sana, everyone, which is thank you a lot. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do some Swahili talk too. I just don't feel like it right now. So thank you all for joining me, and see you all tomorrow. Make it an amazing day, and peace and abundance.